Tonight we're here with Cheryl Compton and George Toland of Dark Cinema, and that stars Bill Oberst Jr. Now, welcome first, and you see our more horror banner. Okay, now tell us about the Dark Cinema.
Well, the Dark Cinema is a project that I hope is going to help a lot of independent short filmmakers in horror and thriller and sci-fi. What I'm doing is curating films, and I'm wrapping them all up in a nice little package in half-hour segments. And Bill Oberst is going to be doing the wraparound, kind of like he's my Crypt Keeper Elvira character who's going to be doing that. And George is my co-director and my DP. And we're shooting that on October 31st, so that's how we're going to celebrate Halloween. And then Matt Chasen, who you know, is going to go out, and hopefully we'll have it on network very soon.
Okay, Matt Chasen is my wonderful manager, and Cheryl is her own best publicist. I mean, it's like everybody knows about the Dark Cinema now.
So.
How did you two meet?
We met many years ago in New York. Should we tell the full story?
Sure.
Well, Joey Ramone introduced us. We were drinking in a bar in the East Village, and he did a shot and kind of lost his balance, let's say. Fell into Cheryl, she fell into me. So there we were on the floor with Joey Ramone on top of us, and that's how we met.
So
and we've been friends. Ramone introduced us, but we've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
What a great story!
The bar is no longer there, but it was an old East Village dive called the Holiday Cocktail Lounge. And yeah, so.
So were you in entertainment at the time already?
No, I was in publishing then. So.
Okay. So how did you go from publishing to entertainment?
Actually ended up having a sort of misspent midlife crisis in film and photography school. But before that, I was always a photographer. So.
And then, how did you come up with the idea for Dark Cinema?
Well, I mean, I've always gone to all the horror film festivals here in Los Angeles, and I see these films once. And then I start thinking about them, like, oh, I'd like to see those again, but there's really no outlet for them. So these filmmakers, you know, want to get more attention to their films, but after the film festival circuit, they just kind of die a slow death on their Vimeo or YouTube page. So I'm hoping to give them a second life and get them to, you know, millions of people should be seeing these, when only, you know, these small segments of people who go to film festivals actually do.
And how did Bill Oberst get attached to the project?
Well, Bill and I are working on another project, a feature which I wrote called Evil's Toy. And
now, what is it?
It's called Evil's Toy, and it's a full-length horror film. And I met Bill actually last year here at Shriekfest party, and he read my script and liked it, and I attached him to it. So we've been trying to raise money for the feature. But in the meantime, I wanted to do something small and manageable that we could, you know, do on a low budget together. And I pitched him the idea, and I hadn't even finished telling him the story, and I said he was in. So, you know, he's been a great collaborator, and you know, we're just ready to go. We're waiting for Bill's schedule to clear up, and
he's always working.
Yeah.
He's always a busy man.
I know. I mean, he was supposed to come tonight, and then I think he got
I think he's going to the Horror Expo in Arizona, Rapture Horror Expo.
Now, tell us about Evil's Toy. Did you write it?
I did. It was actually a semi-finalist in Shriekfest last year, and it is a story of a young college girl, and she becomes obsessed with a Ouija board, and then she unleashes a demon through the world of social networking. So the demon escapes through your Facebook pages and your Twitter, and he infiltrates the whole world that way. And Bill is going to be playing the demon, both in this angelic form and a demonic form. So he's got a dual role in it.
Okay, are you by any chance Catholic?
I'm not. I grew up Lutheran, which is kind of Catholic.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because my kids are Lutheran, but I grew up Catholic, and Ouija boards were outlawed.
It's a good way to get a few whacks from a nun.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great script. So you're raising the money for that now?
Exactly, yeah. We have a couple of investors we've been talking to, so hopefully in 2013 something will happen with that.
Okay, and And you're going to be premiering the series on October 31st.
That's
How can we
filming
see?
Bill's part, and then we're going to be going into the editing room, and so hopefully by the first of the year we'll have something for Matt to go out and pitch to people. So Matt thinks it's going to be an easy sell, so hopefully he's right, and you know, sometimes
Matt wouldn't say that if he didn't really believe it.
Yeah. So hopefully sometime maybe in the spring or summer you can see it on TV.
Oh, that's exciting. Now, who's editing it? Are you?
We are together, but
He has more experience.
I have more experience, so we're pulling it together, and she's going to be my co-pilot through the process.
Oh, great. Okay, Final Cut Pro?
Yes.
Okay.
And all on a Mac, of course.
I've taken it like for 3 semesters now, and it's so hard, but it's fun too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the whole late night process is amazingly fun.
You must have been so happy when Bill's Take This Lollipop won the Daytime Emmy then, because I mean it's like more press for this project.
Well, and it ties into The Evil's Toy, and it ties into dark cinema. It's all kind of this perfect little world, you know.
Well, you're so nice. How did you get involved in horror? Did you just always like it?
I've always been a fan. I mean, back in, when I was a kid, I was watching, the late night horror hosts, and, I loved Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft, and, I read it, I watch it, I love it.
I love your necklace. I just noticed that. Yeah, it reminds me of Bill. Well, it's been great talking to you. I hope you have a great time at the festival, and next year you're going to have both of your projects in here.
Hopefully. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.